Good morning, dear students. In today's video, we will discuss some important fill in the blanks related to our syllabus. First is the number which are represented in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers, is called as rational numbers. So, we know that very well. Any number which is written in the form of P by Q, you can see this P and Q both are integers, and denominator q is not equal to 0. So this is nothing but rational number. As we have the example, 0 is also rational number, 0 by 1. 2 is also a rational number, minus 3 is also. Even a decimal number 1.5 is also a rational number because you can write it as a 15 upon 10. So these are rational number examples. So next is for any rational number a, we have a plus 0 is equals to 0 plus a, called as commutative property. So if you can see here, this is a commutative property which is nothing but no matter if we add any numbers in any order, like we can add 2 plus 3 or you can have 3 plus 2, the result will be the same. So this is known as a commutative property. Next we have associative property for more than 3 rational numbers as a plus b plus c. That means if you want to add any 3 rational numbers in any order. For example, a plus b plus c, you want to add these numbers. So I can make a group of first two, which is gonna equal to, if I'll make a group of last two, the result right hand side is always equal to left hand side. Then next, this is same applicable for the multiplication. So associative property will be applicable for addition as well as multiplication. The next very important, we have a distributive property of multiplication over addition, and the same for subtraction. That means a into b plus c. That means this a term will multiply with both b also and c also. So we'll write a into b plus a into c. And this will be of multiplication over addition, and the same will be multiplication over subtraction. Then next very important, we have the value of any rational number or any number by 0. It is gonna be undefined. Division by 0 is always undefined. The value of 2 divided by 2 is 1, but here the value of 2 by minus 2 is minus 1. And very important, we have 1 and minus 1 as their own reciprocal. So we know that reciprocal is nothing but flipping the numerator into denominator, denominator into numerator. If I take a p by q, its reciprocal will be q by p. So if 1's reciprocal will be 1 and minus 1's reciprocal will be minus 1. So 1 and minus 1 are such numbers which have their own reciprocals. And very important, 0 does not have any reciprocal, or you can say reciprocal of 0 is undefined. The next, we have additive identity for rational number is 0, and 1 is multiplicative identity. That means if you add a with 0 and 0 with a, the result is the rational number a itself. 0 is additive identity. In the same way, 1 into a or a into 1, which is equals to the number itself. So 1 is multiplicative identity and 0 is additive identity. And very important, we have 0 is rational number, integer as well as a whole number. We should remember this point in mind. 0 is not natural number, but we can have 0 as a rational, integer and whole number. Then students, we have a laws of exponent. A to the power m multiplied by a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. Similarly, for a subtraction, we'll do if there are bases in division. We have a to the power m multiplied by a to the power n is equals to a to the power m plus n. And if bases are in division, we'll subtract the powers. And power of power will multiply the power m into n. And the next, the value of any rational number in a product with 0 is 0. That means when you take a product with 0, the result is always 0. And the next two definition is about squares and cubes. So when you multiply any number with itself, the result is a square. And when you multiply any number thrice to itself, it is cube, power 3. And square, power 2. And we can find out square root by prime factorization as well as long division method. Then we have a negative exponent, writing into the terms of positive exponent as a to the power minus m is equal to 1 upon a to the power m. Example, I can write 1 upon 8. Minus 3 will become in reciprocal, positive 3 will gives 8.